Let's do my summer makeup and talk about dating myth. I'm dating almost 3 years and I have a lot to say actually. So, first of all, forget about finding the love of your life. A lot of people tell you that there is a person on this earth that meant for you, that was born only for you, like your future wife, your future husband. There is no such thing. What is meant for you always finding you. How? If you sitting at home constantly, you will never find that person, and that person would never find you. So again, it's bullshit. And actually, I think that this is so silly, thinking that you will find person for the rest of your life. We are constantly growing and changing, so we need changing. For sometimes we need a different people for different needs, so I think the idea to find one person kind of weird. Second thing is the illusion of unconditional love. There is no such thing as an unconditional love between grown people, between women and men. There is no such things. Why? First of all, we are grown people, and second of all, we all love each other conditionally, and you're not a child to ask for unconditional love. Even mother love her child because of that fact that he's her child. Nobody owes you anything. No one should do anything for you, Mostly it's true until if nobody wants anything from you. So if someone wants something from you, he definitely should suggest something in exchange. Otherwise, I don't think that is really fair deal. For me, it's okay, yeah, no one owes you anything. But if someone wants something from you, wants your number, wants to see you, wants your time, those people definitely should suggest you something in exchange. You're a woman and you're pretty and you're well educated, so actually it would take a lot of time to find right partner. Not because it's hard. No, there is a lot of wonderful people, but because we're not just finding someone just like that. We're not just trying to be with someone. We're trying to find a person who will make our life easier, and better. So for that fact, yes, you need more time to find your person, and I think I'd rather be alone than being with the wrong person. So I think it's a kind of not a problem at all. If you don't have standards, you can choose wisely. You need to have standards so to decide what kind of person you want to see in your life, right? A lot of people tells that your standards are very high and you need to lower your standards to find someone. But in that case, you wouldn't have a chance to choose wisely, because if I lower my standards right now and for example, I'm dating 5 guys, how would I know who is good guy and who is bad guy? If I'm just lower my standards, gonna be like every guy gonna suits me, you know what I mean? I'm not a dollar to make people loves me, and not all people supposed to love me. I need to find only one person. So you need to find only one person. Standards supposed to be high, supposed to be high to you, to help you to choose right. I've been dating 3 years and I see how many people on this earth, and they all different and they all have different needs, and it doesn't mean that they are bad. They're not just for you. When you're dating, it's not supposed to be like you chasing someone, because you see how many options you have actually, and you can see that how many people in this life. You're not trying to find a person just not to be alone. You're trying to find your person, who will make your life easier, who will make you happier, and you already supposed to be happy either, right? You're trying to go on a date with hope that you will find that one person. The more miserable your life become, because every time when you go on a dates, when you're sitting on a dating sites, maybe every time when you're talking with someone and you're thinking, oh, this is my partner, this is my future wife, or this is my future husband or someone. So you're making this, whatever that is, more special, you're making this relationship more special and more hard, because if you take everyone that come to your life very serious, you would suffer, because you take everything that this person do and this person says more serious, So I think dating life now it's like a game. You're just going somewhere, you're just having fun, you're just seeing someone new, you just have a new experience with people, you're talking to them. And actually I really find joy in this dating life, and you're constantly dating someone new. It's risky and it's funny, because you don't know who's the person gonna be, you don't know him, and sometimes you don't know even how this person look, and it's very funny. And you're constantly dating someone new, you don't know what kind of people you met next time. So it's so funny, and I like that, and I don't think that I want to stop. There is no person that meant for you. I know it sounds so harsh. There is no person that meant for you. There is no person that born only to be with you, to make you happy, to be your future wife or to be your future husband. There was no such people. You're making people special, and you're making that connection, you're building the relationship itself. So it's actually very funny when people say something like this, because we're making people special, we're constantly thinking about them, we are giving so much focus and energy and attention to those people, and then they're becoming special for us. They're not just special, right? How that people building a great relationships, it's knowledge. It's a knowledge how to make a great deal. It's kinda all about having a deal, and it's all about making that deal beneficial for both of you. It's the kind of deal that you want to have as a person, supposed to be beneficial not only for you but also for for a person that you want to have with this deal. My opinion is to go on dates and never trying to find your partner. So you going just to see what happens. It's not about finding the right person, because the idea of finding one person make your life harder. So the biggest dating myth is dating and trying to find the love of your life while you're just dating. So you should never has a bigger expectation,
Voilà. Je m'en retourne aux autres qui m'aiment et que je n'aime pas. C'est comme ça. Et toi, va